Should you stick a 72cc barrel and piston and head onto your 50cc motorcycle? We have two examples of this today, and I will talk you through the pros and cons of it. This one is a carbureted bike. This one was a fuel injected bike. Let's have a look. So if you enjoy my content and want to support the channel, please go to www.ridingreviews.co.uk and buy something from my website. All proceeds go to supporting my channel. But anyway, let's get on with it. As I said, this one is the Yamazaki YM50RE. This is a 2020 model which had the electronic carburation on it. So with the electronic carburation, it's very easy to change it from a 50cc to a 125, or to change it from a 50cc to a 72. This one currently has a 72 kit on it. All you have to do is change the jets from what's on it, which is I believe a 78 to a 78 plus 12, and then it's as easy as that. Take it out, put it in. No issues. I'm not doing a demonstration of how to do it on this video. We're just going through the pros and cons, and the next video I will be doing a test ride on both of these motorcycles. But anyway, this one is really easy to do. You could take the engine out. It's a case of about 8 bolts, put a 125 in, or modify your 50cc, put a 72 kit on it. Everything's the same. There's no issues, there's no wiring issues. It's just everything is really easy to do. So I'll start it up so you can hear what it's like. That's it for the YM50RE carbureted version. Engine management light's not on, nothing, no issues to this one at all. So really easy to do. Change it. For me to do the engine swap on this, take the panels off, it takes me an hour to swap them over. Not an issue. This one's a lot more involved. As you can see in this picture, you have to take the tank off and you have to modify the fuel pump. Also, you have to change the head and barrel and all that. That's absolutely fine. That's not a problem. Same with that one. 6 bolts in and out. Takes you about an hour. Other things you have to modify on this one in particular is you have to move the ignition switch over a little bit because it's in the way of your choke on your carburetor. So you put your carburetor on, you have to deactivate all the fuel injection systems. So you have to take off the TPS, the idle control valve, and the mixture temperature sensor on the injector. Also, you have to change the manifold, the carburetor, and you have to probably get a different airbox. All of this stuff you can do. It's fairly simple to do, but it's a lot more involved than this one. Also, the only issue that you're going to have with this bike in the long run is you cannot turn off the engine management light after you've done this, because it's trying to pick up all of those sensors on this bike and they're not plugged into anything, so it's not going to be getting the signals it's supposed to get. And even if you did plug all the sensors in, it's still going to detect that there's an issue with a fuel pump. And you can't plug it directly into, you can't plug a carburetor directly into the fuel tank because it will leak. Because it won't be able to hold back 14 psi worth of pressure. But anyway, this one is now done. We modified it. What can you say? It does exactly what it says on the tin. For me to do this one, it's taken me about 5-6 hours. And I changed the head, changed the barrel, changed the piston. Changed all the fuel injection system to a carbureted version and then did a little bit of tweaking. Need to set the tappets on this one, I believe. And sound a little bit tappety. But anyway, yes, you can modify your motorcycle to have a 72 kit. There are some legal ramifications if you do so. Number one, it's no longer classed as a moped, it will be classed as a motorcycle. So you do have to change your insurance, tell them. Also, if you're 16, you're not going to be able to ride this on your license. People are going to do so anyway, but legally you're not allowed. So remember, take that into consideration when you're doing this. That's about it. There will be videos up later on with test rides and we can see what the difference is in performance. That'll be on later on this week. Hopefully you've got some information out of this video. Hopefully I've helped you out. Remember, if you want to support my channel, go to www.ridingreviews and buy something from my website. All proceeds go to supporting this channel. But as always, ride safe.